I'm Diane Neal, and you're watching Living Eco. It's important, people.
Hi, Diane. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
So what brings you out to the Thirst Project event?
No, I'm just kidding. It's terrible. The Thirst Project, it's actually a really cool organization because 100% of the money actually goes to helping people. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big fan of the kind of pseudo-fake charities and foundations where it's just an excuse.
Where does that money go to those pseudo-fake charities?
I have to lunches and for chicks to go like, yeah, we've been helping. I don't know. I don't enjoy that. Yes. So, and obviously, as I'm sure you've heard from a lot of other people today, over 1 billion people in the world don't have clean drinking water. And with 80% of all diseases in the world waterborne, it's a huge issue.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to die of diarrhea. And I don't think they do either. Like, nobody should. It should just be a funny thing and an embarrassing thing. It shouldn't be a killer. And it's actually that simple. And it sounds cheesy and funny, but it's true. And so I can't believe that just in 4 years they've made such an impact.
And supposedly when you start feeding people clean water, 80% of the diseases are gone. I mean, that's where most of the diseases are coming from.
Yeah. Well, that's it. 80% actually comes, and that gives everyone an opportunity for all kinds of better things in life, right? And they were talking about the rate of crime is reduced in these areas, the rate of AIDS, the rate of all kinds of other stuff, because people actually have a shot at being alive, which is a good thing.
What is a really important thing? I heard even in Korea, there's like a massive shortage of water in Korea right now. The biggest drought for 100 years in all of the Korean peninsula. So we're having problems.
I lived in Korea for a while. When I was there, there was a cabbage shortage. It wasn't as dire.
Yeah, now there's a water shortage.
Yeah, there's a water shortage.
So it's happening all over the place.
Well, I mean, it's even happening here in Southern California. I mean, obviously, if we didn't, everyone's worried about the amount of snowfall. Everyone's worried about aquifers, and that's why you see like Mark Ruffalo like talking about the fracking because it's ruining the water supply. So obviously, what do we get? 2-3 days to live without water? That's about it.
So have you ever done a PSA for water conservation before? You did?
Yes.
And do you remember what your tip was?
Well, it was really funny. It was more of like a cheeseball one of like, hey, Billy, you too can conserve water. It was like my best Phil Hartman. That's what I tried. I tried to do. But there are a lot
Who's Billy anyway?
He was a kid, exactly.
Okay.
The child actor. His parents had volunteered for this.
Do you remember the fact that you talked about?
I spewed lots of facts. But basically, it depends, and there are lots of different ways you can actually conserve water. You can talk it like locally, globally, personally, anything from actually putting like a brick in your toilet tank, which actually works, right? That saves, I'd be lying if I could tell you how many hundreds of gallons a year it would save. I also have like gray water systems. You collect, rainwater from the roof the occasional time that it comes. If it's sealed up, you can use it to water your garden, your plants. Pick indigenous species if you're planting, landscaping, so they use less. Well, obviously, Southern California, you're looking at cacti, more deserty kind of plants, but you're not using as.
I have a list of 100 more here. If you'd like to read one of these.
Oh yeah, what you got, buddy?
Yeah, so water conservation. Let's just pick one at random. How about number 86? I don't know what it says. Is that a good one? Does that resonate with you?
Yeah, it does actually, because I'm a new transplant to Los Angeles, and one of the first things I built was a raised organic gardening bed.
Raised bed garden.
Yeah, which I have actually in my brownstone in the city as well, which is really funny. I grew corn. Everyone's like, why do you have corn in the city? And the squirrels ate it. It was horrible. But I also have, I make my own compost because I'm that chick.
I vermicompost in my kitchen with worms. Oh, that's really cool, isn't it?
Vermicompost, but it's outside. Yeah. But I have enough room.
In my kitchen, inside.
I would do that, but I also have 3 dogs. They get into the compost a little. Even with the really cool, the electric composters. But then I'm like, oh, you're using too much electricity. What's the point of that?
That is true.
All right, but so this resonates. Number 86: plant with finished compost to add water-holding and nutrient-rich organic matter to the soil. And people don't realize, by the way, composting tips: citrus, not that great. Don't put too much citrus in. No animal products. Try not to do animal like bones, chicken meat, butters, stuff like that, and. Tea bags, things like that, those are all good.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you want to read one other one? Because you already knew that one.
Turn off the water while you wash your hair to save up to 150 gallons a month. Yeah. That's actually a genius one. And they have little buttons on them.
Yes.
You've seen those, yeah.
Yes, I have.
So because I have crazy Jew hair, I condition for a very long period of time.
Yes. Turn off that water.
Turn it off. And you know what I do? I hang out.
Take care. Appreciate it. Great meeting you. Have fun. Take care. Bye-bye.
You guys will love my whole brownstone in the city off the grid.
Oh, very cool.
You know how hard that is,
yeah,
New York?
Beautiful. Excellent. Thank you.